Welcome to the DentaCAD Smart Sales video training series, DentaCAD Classic to Smart Sales Transition. This video will review the icon bar and the order worksheet header. The Smart Sales icon bar is similar to the one in DentaCAD Classic, but there are some differences. Starting at the top, there's the last order icon. This icon brings you to your last saved order. From here, you can further modify this order or commit it and send it in for processing. Moving downward, we have the order search icon. From here, you can get a list of all of your orders, search for specific orders, and even filter for orders based on criteria in those orders. Below the order search is the customer search with similar functionality. And from here, you can start a new order with the specified customer or even edit customers as long as they are customers created by you. Global customers are not editable by individual reps. Below the customer search is the coworker search. From here, you can see all of the coworkers who show up in the drop-down list in the order representative section of the order worksheet. Next, we have the manufacturer search. And to be honest, there's probably not much that you're going to be doing from here. This part, as you can see, is still a little bit of a work in progress, but we plan to have this finalized by the time it goes live. Below the manufacturer search is the product search. From here, you can look up prices and other information about various products. You cannot add them to an order from here. It's mostly for just information lookup. But one feature that we have added is the ability for admins and managers to change pricing on the fly instead of waiting for updates to take effect. Next, we have some dealer customizable icons and links. The first here is Coach Plus. Coach Plus is not functional at the time of the creation of this video, but it will be soon. This is a high priority for us, and we're hoping to have it working in the next few days. The next two are the literature and promotion links, and those are working. We also intend to add back our social media links once the final product launches and we've relaunched our social media to go along with it. Now let's take a look at the order header. So at the very top here, you'll find the order number for this particular order. This is generated at the time where you first create the order and it is not changeable. But what is changeable is the worksheet name. So you can name this anything you want within a reasonable length. I'm not sure what the total character length is, but it's long enough that it's probably going to fill this area. I'm just going to call this worksheet 1 for now. And then you can use this to differentiate between worksheets for the same customer. So one thing that's very different about the existing DentaCAD Classic and this new version of Smart Sales is saving. So instead of hitting enter in fields and that having the information saved, we have a more traditional save button at the bottom here. So when you want to make your changes permanent, just scroll down to the bottom and click save. Now that I've done that, worksheet 1 shows up here. And if I do this drop down, it'll show all of the orders that I've created for this customer. There's only one currently, but if there were multiple, it would show the order number as well as the worksheet name for all of the orders for this specific customer. So right underneath the order number and the worksheet name, we have some buttons. The back just goes to the previous screen. New order will create a new empty order. The commit button is to commit the changes to an order and save the order in a state that it cannot be changed anymore. And you would do this before sending the order off via SmartLink or now OrderLink. Generate forms drop down. This is formerly called generate reports. and should have very familiar reports that you've seen before. So you select one of these and create a PDF file of the information that's in this order. Here's your detail view toggle. So you can toggle this on and off, and that will show the dealer specific uh, columns for the grid in the worksheet for the items. And this is something new here, this menu button. This will have various different functions you can perform on this particular order. So the import option here is to import ADEC orders. To duplicate an order, this is a completely new feature. You'd be able to click on here and it would create an exact copy of this order with the exception of the order number. It would create a new order number for the duplicate order. And you can also delete this particular order right from here if you wish to do so. And just to the right there and a little bit above is the status of this order. So this order is currently uncommitted. If I were to commit the order, then it would change to committed. And then if I sent the order in via order link, then it would change to submitted. So you have a great visual cue here of the order status. Just below this button bar here, you have the customer search. So this shows the current customer. Then you can click in that box and search for any customer you want that's in your region. I'm just going to leave the current customer. But a nice feature of Smart Sales versus DentaCAD Classic is this is an order in progress, and in DentaCAD Classic, it would be impossible to change the customer at that point without creating a new order. But in Smart Sales, it's very easy to change the customer, within an order. You don't have to create a new order. The installation date should be fairly self-explanatory, especially as well as the expiration date. And they have the calendar pop-ups that you can use, or you can just type in the addresses or the dates rather. The creation date and revision date aren't editable because they're created by the system. So this is the date that you created the order, and this is the last time you saved the order. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.